Coming up is our feature on corporate profile, which should be interesting viewing for you. The realty business here in the Philippines is still booming, so the entry of this new player is not only timely, but significant as well.
There is so much activity in the realty business in the Philippines, especially in the area of property development. Buildings are sprouting everywhere in the metropolis, and the timely entry of this new player, Havitas Developments Corporation, is hailed by the industry as welcome news. Havitas, though new, is run by seasoned players in the realty business, all of them contributing their own expertise into the company. Meet Mr. Alejandro S. Manalac, Chairman of Havitas, Mr. Jonathan F. Caro, President, and Mr. Erwin M. Pedro, Director of the company. Among them, they have chalked up more than 90 years of experience in realty, which is more than what most companies in the business can claim. The Havitas gentlemen tell us more about the company.
Havitas is a play on the word habitat, and it's basically a synergy of that magical thing that you get when you put together land, resources, people, and the vision. So once we have that, you have a really great development already. So that's basically the root word for Havitas Developments.
Havitas is a relatively new company. We formed towards the end of 2016. We are all from different fields, no? I mean, different expertise in the real estate business. We call it synergized expertise. All of us have a minimum of 25 years of experience in real estate in different fields. One of the partners is an expert, long-time expert on business development. One is a master of online marketing. One is an authority in commercial operations. I handle the sales, and that's my expertise. We have, aside from these partners, we have our external partners who are also supporting the projects that we have.
Havitas targets landowners and investors because many investors have the funds but do not actually know where to put their money. Trusting the many aspects of property development to experienced partners provides the answer.
They would like also to go into development, but maybe having limited funds also, they may not want to lock in their funds immediately for property acquisition. So a joint venture would be the best solution. And this is where Havitas comes in. We do services from conceptualization, feasibility studies, including financials, marketing services, legal services, and up to sales, even up to turnover and operations.
We started Havitas because all of us here as partners felt the need that we can offer a service that may have not been offered by all other real estate consultancy groups here in the Philippines. We felt that our experience in real estate, that would be more than, if you had all of the years that we spent in real estate, it's almost 90 plus years. We felt that that cumulative experience we can offer to startup developers, to startup investors who may have the need, who may have the interest to go into real estate, but not necessarily have the expertise, the competence, and the experience to do it.
As the Havitas top executives explained, several companies have come up, all deeply involved in property development. Usually, these are all experts, but their expertise lies in the same field. This limits the perspectives they offer to clients. The Havitas management brought together experts from the top 8 biggest developers in the Philippines, bringing with them the different perspectives needed for successful property development. As Mr. Andy Manalac said, it's all about their synergized expertise. For now, the timing is just right for their entry into the market.
The real estate industry has been booming for the past several years, and with the assumption of President Duterte, with his bold plan to infuse a lot of infrastructure for the next 6 years, and if not mistaken, he will infuse almost 8 trillion pesos into infrastructure alone, more than any other president has done in the last several decades, I guess. is that is a very unique opportunity for real estate to boom, because in most of the studies and most of the concerns of both big and small developers is that we can only expand the real estate market in the Philippines if infrastructure is developed. We connect the 7,000 plus islands into one through ports, through highways, through airports, and given that connection into that connection will now serve to create more demand for real estate development. Right now, we are partnering with several real estate services groups. To give an example, these are partnerships with architectural groups, partnerships with construction management groups, partnership with contractors, partnership with supply chain type of groups, and partnership with a lot of landowners who would really want to develop the property. So in this real estate world, networking is really the key of developing a new project that will service a demand and will give them the benefit, or give everyone the benefit from the real estate results.
Most real estate companies focus on sales and leasing of properties. Havitas has a different approach.
Our approach to offering our service to real estate is that we are offering a synergy of all of the real estate competence and expertise into one group. We will offer to any client the whole range of the development experience, from sales to construction to marketing and all that, which cannot be offered by anybody else, because the other real estate consultants are offering only a part of that process. They can just be on sales, they can just be on construction management, they can just be on leasing, but they may not actually offer the whole range from planning the project up to turning over that within a few years' time. When we were just entering the market, is that we were quite pleasantly surprised that there were a lot of interest generated from both the local market and the regional market. Is that we are now in the process of talking to both investors in the provincial areas here in the Manila, and as far as China, South Korea, and as far as the States. To give an example, the ones outside of the Philippines, they would like to participate in the Philippine real estate market, but they may have the expertise, or they may have actually the resources to do it, but they don't have the network. They don't have actually the Philippine experience in development. That's why we've been talking. They actually approached us and talked about opportunities. We expect that we will start off, not mistaken, between 3 to 4 projects within the next 3 months. And at this point, 3 of them would be within the local market, and hopefully the 4th one would be a partnership with a regional-based player.
From market studies to feasibility studies, from sales to marketing, from construction to backroom services, Havitas brings a wide range of services to their clients. The optimism in the company is quite high.
We've met a lot of people na once they've learned that there is this expertise that we can provide and provide them, they look into venturing into real estate development already. Whereas before, it's probably something they didn't want to consider. But now that you minimize the risk and the learning curve to get into it, they're looking into it already.
With less than a year in the industry, there are already 4 big projects in the pipeline for the company that will be implemented soon. But that is as much as they are telling us.
We have several projects in the pipeline right now, and evaluating which one to prioritize. Okay. We also don't want to bite more than we can chew, but we have some very interesting projects in the pipeline, and these will be game changers.
We asked the Havitas gentlemen, what is in store for the company in these exciting times?
in 5 years, hopefully we have a really impressive roster already of finished projects. And beyond 5 years, I think our real goal is to go into development of our own Havitas branded projects, because we have a lot of concepts that we want to see going to the market.
Clients may not even know yet that they're possible clients. These are people who may have their properties vacant for the longest time, paying taxes for it every year without making income from that one. And they don't have an idea on what to do with it. This is the reason why, if they just give us a call or ask us what can be done for their properties, then we can do an evaluation for that one. If they want to move forward and get our services, then we can do a concept for that one. And then moving forward, we can really do a feasibility study for them. So, step by step.
If you look at the top 10 richest Filipinos in the Philippines, almost all of them are involved in real estate in one form or another. One started with fast food, but is now branched into real estate as well. So you cannot build wealth without real estate. So if there are families out there or landowners who have been sitting in idle properties for so long, development is a concrete way to build wealth, and Havitas can help jumpstart their way. We can help you become a Taipan.
That was our feature on Havitas Development Corporation, this week's corporate profile.